Good morning, students. Once again, I welcome you back to my 7th class first lesson. In the previous class, we have discussed about food components. How many food components are there? There are 7 food components: carbohydrates, sugars, proteins, vitamins, minerals, fats, refuges, water. Water also very essential to our body. In the previous class, I have explained all the components. Now I want to explain about water. How much water is essential for our body. For example, in every food item we can get all the food components, but in some items carbohydrates percent may be high, at the same time remaining food components may be less quantity. And in some other food items proteins may be high and other food item components are very less. So in that way, how much requirement, what food component requirement, in that way we have to take our food. So coming to here, already we have discussed all these items. Now I am going to discuss refuges. What are refuges? Also I discussed in the last class, nothing but fibers. Fibers means, for example, take fresh vegetables and peel them. We can get rough thread like structure we can see. They are very useful for digestion. A person who are suffering from constipation means some stomach pain, stomach ache we get, no? Sometimes at that time, if you take these refuges, very essential for our body, they helps in good digestion. And coming to water, 75% of our body contains water, and also 90% of our blood contains water. 90% of the blood contains water and 70% of our body contains water. Water also makes our digestive tract. In that digestive tract, moving of food become easy. Moving of our food become easy with the help of water. For example, and also our body made up of cells, and each cell have cell membrane and it contains cytoplasm. Cytoplasm also completely full of water and carbohydrates and proteins. So this is the importance of water also. And I am going to explain you in this class is confirmation tests. What is confirmation test means? If you take any food item, in that food item, what is the component? Is that component present or not? How to prove? For that proof, we have to do experiments. Generally in science, by doing experiments only we will prove. Then only science will accept. So in that way, I am taking here 4 confirmation tests. How many? 4. Among them, first one is starch test. Starch is nothing but carbohydrates. Whenever we boiling rice while cooking, your mother will cook rice now. While boiling, we get a layer, outer layer, no? That is starch. In that carbohydrates are present. So for the starch test, how to do experiment is, we have to take one test tube. In that we have to take rice flour or wheat flour, little quantity, and we have to add little water in that and make it like powder. And we have to take iodine solution. This is one chemical solution in lab we can get. Iodine solution, we have to take it, and you take few drops of iodine solution and mix with some water, then it will become dilute. Dilute means which is not thick, not pure. We have, by adding water, we are making it dilute. So after making dilute solution in this test tube or a cup, we can take cup also. In that we have to take some powder of wheat flour or rice flour, mixing with water. For that you add few drops of iodine solution. Then what happens? First, iodine solution has light yellow color or brown color. After the experiment, if you observe the liquid, that item, we can see it changes into dark blue or black color. Whenever it changes into dark blue or black, then we can know that in that food item contains starch or carbohydrates. This is one experiment. At last, what is the result? By adding ideal solution, that substance changes into dark blue or black. By this, we can prove that starch is present in the particular food item. In our classroom, we can do experiment by practically also. We have that items in our lab. Understand? And coming to second test, this is proteins test. In this test, what we need means milk and 100 ml of water and 2% copper sulfate substance and 10% sodium hydroxide. Understand? For this also we have to dilute the solutions. How? You take 2 grams of copper sulfate and add 100 ml of water and it will become dilute in one test tube. And in another test tube, take 10 grams of sodium hydroxide and add 100 ml of water and shake well, it will become dilute. It is not pure or thick. After dilution, we have to take another test tube. In that, I am taking some milk, few drops of milk, and after taking milk, I am adding 2 grams of copper sulfate and 10 grams of sodium hydroxide solutions, and I am adding, and after that I am shaking well and keeping same like that for some time. Then what happens? What is the result in this experiment? After some time, we can observe that substance changes into purple or violet color. Purple color means, have you seen brinjal? Brinjal color is nothing but purple or violet color. It changes into violet color. Whenever it changes into violet, then we can say that that food substance contains proteins, that food component. So this is the second experiment. And coming to third experiment, fat test. Fat means what are fats? Generally we are taking oil items, milk products. In that generally fats contains, isn't it? Then how to know particular food item contains fats means that is very easy experiment. Generally we can observe, if you keep on one paper plate any vada or puri, then what happens after some time? The paper absorbs all the oil, then the paper will become translucent. Means like one transparent, we can see the other side just blurred manner. So that is called translucent. So with this test we can prove that particular food item, vada or puri, if you take, that food item contains oil or fats. This is the third experiment. Coming to the last experiment, water. How we can know the water making the digestion very easy? How can we know? For that, one experiment is there. What is that experiment means? For example, if you take one test tube, what is the size of the test tube? 5 centimeters. Here the length 10 centimeters. If you take this size of test tube, and we have to take one sponge which makes very duster, that is sponge like. If you take that type of sponge and try to push it into the test tube, it will become very difficult. It goes very difficultly. It goes into the test tube. Whenever, if you make it wet, dip in the water, take the sponge and dip into the water completely, and then you push it into the test tube. It will go easily through the test tube. Before keeping dry sponge duster, it very difficult to push it. If you make it wet sponge duster, if you push it, it goes easily through the test tube. With this we can say that water is very essential in our digestion to make the digestive system very easy. Understand? So, in this class we have discussed 4 experiments, 4 confirmation tests about this related to fruit components. In this class I will conclude the class. In the next class I will tell you remaining lesson, that is balanced diet. In the next class we will discuss about balanced diet. Related to this I will give you some worksheets. You complete that, understand well and complete, and submit me to my phone number. Thank you.